Republicans over at Fox News are terrified about the horrible precedent being set, of course, by holding a former president accountable when it's believed, or at least charged by the government now, that he committed crimes. So on Monday, of course, prior to Tuesday's arraignment, where we finally got to see the 34 charges against Trump, and the conspiracy one, I got to tell you, that's the biggest one. But on Monday, Fox News on Harris Faulkner's program decided to warn America about what's going to happen to the future of our political system if politicians are held accountable. Take a look.
Well, and I think you're going to face even more of a lack of leadership because of what's going on right now, right? People are not going to want to run for office if this is where it goes.
Who would want to?
Nobody would want to do that. You know, you're not making a lot of money. The downsides are so much bigger than the possible upsides. So we're kind of signing our own death warrant here.
Yeah, and what was interesting...
You know, I got to say, like, y'all are just absolute elitist pieces of trash. Possibly corrupt to the core as well. Because think about that statement she just made, right? It's not just the accountability that they're fearing. She also decided to take a swipe at the pay that you get for being an elected official. You know, members of Congress, members of the Senate make 180 grand-ish a year. Like, that's right about what they make. Meanwhile, the median household income for the United States is $72,000. So you're sitting there whining that members of Congress don't make much money when they're making 2.5 times more than the average American household. Not person, but household. Well, that's not much money. I'd have to fire my valet. I couldn't have my private chef anymore. Oh dear. How could a person survive on $180,000 a year, especially when they're expected to work 140 days a year? Oh my God. In case you were not aware, 140 is actually the number of days that Congress is in session per year. The rest of the time, they're kind of free to do whatever the hell they want. They only have to be really present for those 140 days. So, you know, you got 225 days per year where it's just, hey, weekend, let's get drunk. That's Congress. And you, Jerry Willis, the woman who made that comment, you're sitting there whining that $180,000 is not enough for that? Or $400,000 a year for the President of the United States? I'd say that's more than enough. But back to your other point, too. What kind of chilling effect is this going to have on people who want to run for office if they think that they can be prosecuted? I'd say a good one. See, folks at Fox News, here's the problem. If you're worried that accountability could come for politicians, you shouldn't be worried about the justice system. What you should be worried about is the caliber of people that you're picking to run for office. Because it's not the justice system's fault that people break the law, right? The justice system isn't out there making them do that. The justice system is supposed to hold them accountable. Now, here in the United States, we've got huge problems with our justice system. And we have sideways prosecutions, slanted prosecutions, wrongful incarceration. We have all of that. Sure. I get it. But for the wealthy elite, for lawmakers, justice is a foreign concept to them. But again, if you're worried that your people are going to be prosecuted, your problem is not with the justice system. It's with the fact that apparently you think all of the people that you pick to run for office are criminals, and that says more about you than it says about our justice system. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.